Hi, this is James CTwo. Welcome to part 2 of our tutorial covering cases. If you're looking for part 1 of this tutorial, simply click on the link below and that will take you to the other video. In this second part of the tutorial, we're going to look at creating cases using the quick create function of CRM. We'll also look at resolving cases, reactivating cases, and we'll also look at adding child cases. So let's navigate to CRM. While cases are held in the service area, if we're going to use the quick create function, which is designed to add entities and records on the fly, we don't need to be in the service area. We can simply click on the create icon and choose case and fill in some details. We will say that it's CTwo Software who are on the phone. Let's have a look for them. The case title is a request for assistance with install. I can assign a subject. I can also assign a contact. Because we have this account logged against the case, when I click on the contact, it will automatically default to the contacts who belong to that account. It's already found me, so I simply click that and click save. We can see that the case request for assistance with install was created successfully, and we can view it by clicking the view record button, which takes us to the case. As with creating cases through the other method shown in part 1, we can click on James CTwo, which will take me to the James CTwo record. I can click on CTwo Software, which will take me to their account record, and the case is reflected on both of those records as well. Here we can see that case is logged on the social wall for CTwo Software, and on the right hand side where we have related cases, we can see that there is our new case logged against CTwo Software. I can access the case by clicking on its title. Again, we can use the out of the box business process flow, which can be customized to your needs. We can add tasks, activities, posts and notes to the case. So I'm going to add a phone call to say that an incoming call was received to request assistance. Assistance requested and provided. She'll hit OK and log that against the call. I can also add a task to it. You can use the business process flow to move the call through the various stages. So I've looked for similar cases and found none. I can move on to research. I can then move on to the next stage, which is resolve. And I can mark the call as resolved. I can do that either through the business process flow field, or I can use the resolve case icon. Confirm I wish to resolve it. Resolution is advice provided. I shall say that we should bill the customer for 5 minutes for that. Now you may notice the field above that is greyed out, the one that says total time. If you are tracking activities and tasks and phone calls and you're tracking the duration of those activities, when the case is resolved, CRM will take the sum of all those minutes and add them up and populate them in the total time. We resolve the case, and you will notice that at the bottom of the screen a status bar has appeared showing that the case is resolved and it is read only. As far as we are concerned, at the minute this case has been resolved and can be closed, and the customer has left and is happy. What I'd like to do is add a task for someone else to call this customer back to ensure that everything has happened correctly. So I'm going to add a task for Daniel. So it says down here, for Daniel, please call customer to ensure happy with resolution. I would like him to do that in 2 days' time. I would like him to call at just after lunchtime. I shall save that, and that task will appear in Daniel's queue and will ensure that he calls this customer at that time. Let's say Daniel goes ahead and makes that call and discovers that actually the customer isn't at all happy with the resolution. What he can do, rather than reopen a new case, is Dan can reactivate this case with a simple use of the reactivate case button. We'll reactivate it. He can go into his task. He can mark that as complete. And then what he can do is he can add a new child case, because what we've done is we have resolved this case, we have given assistance, but it turns out that the customer would require an engineer visit. So what we're going to do instead is create another case, a child case, which is related to this one. So when we click the create child case button, we can see that the parent case is already populated. It's already populated the case title, and I am going to put in a service query, and the description is please send engineer to assist customer. Now that our child case has been created, we can find this logged against the parent case by scrolling to the bottom of the screen and finding the case relationships section. We expand that, we can see there are similar cases listed, we can see any cases that have been merged with it, and then we can see the child cases relating to this parent case, and we can access the record by clicking that case title. We can also see the inner list of cases. If we sort it by date, we can see that we have two cases with the same title but different case numbers, and they're both logged separately within our system, and so we can see that there are two separate issues which have occurred. Cases can also be escalated. So if I look at one of these records that we've just created, what I could say is I could assign this case to another department or to another queue. That's done by clicking the Add to Queue button. So if I click that, I can say that I would like to add this case to the second level support queue. I can click that and hit add, and this case then becomes a queue item for the second tier support team. So any user who's a member of the second team support team or has access to the queue can access this case and can take action on it. Once they have resolved the case, once they have helped the customer out, simply resolve the case in the same way as shown before. And that is the beauty of cases. Thanks for watching. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow us on Twitter, and if you'd be interested in a free trial of CRM, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you.